everyone's got a little bit of weird in them. It's just about letting it out.
It's just like kicked out of them during school.
Yeah. You get told not to be weird, but you should embrace it and just like, it's like a warm blanket of weirdness. You should just cuddle up in and get right into it.
I love you, Luke. Cheers.
Good, man.
My name is Rafael Said, and I am here because I come to all the Reclaim the Streets since I heard about them. I come here because we're protesting against this gay guy who got bashed in Newtown, yeah? And I think all the Reclaim the Streets are important for to make a point, an important point that wouldn't be able to be made otherwise than by this protest. And the fact that we can all march together and make this statement and be heard, and hopefully things can change, but even if they don't change, we did make the point. And if Reclaim the Street didn't exist, then that would be the biggest problem.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel at the moment that there's some intense pressure from the police in particular, and just conservative kind of parties in general, policing how we live and how we respond to situations and our own lifestyle. I'm a queer man and I'm a father, so I'm here to hopefully make it okay for my son to be able to do what the fuck he wants, you know. And I've had living through the 90s, I've had the kind of experience of being able to do that to a degree, but much more so than what it is now, and possibly what it's going to be like for him in 15, 20 years. Like, who knows? I also think that Australia's sliding very quickly into a fascist situation, disguised as democracy. And the way they're doing that is just keeping people stupid and distracted with bullshit items that they're sold and that they are told they should have and live their life through, like phones or whatever. And I'm sort of sick of it, actually.
I don't know. Yeah, like, stop trying to make this your perfect little fantasy town where everything's run like clockwork and the police get to say everything. And just actually let us live our lives and do what we want to do. Because this is just a celebration about freedom and weirdness and about, like, the awesome culture that Newtown has really generated. And I really feel kind of threatened that Mike Baird is sort of taking that to task in many different ways.
We're against crime, we're against corruption, we're against everything that makes society bad, yet they're trying to quash us.
Be more in tune with what the people want and what the people are supposed to be allowed to do on their days off, on their day-to-day life. Just be more self-aware and more attuned, please. That's the least you can do.
It's a shame that this sort of thing didn't happen in the East. I lived in Darlinghurst, like in my 30s and early 20s, and King's Cross and Darlinghurst were like hubs for minorities. And then, you know, when the Cross was shut down, like heaps of minority people lost their jobs, like sex workers lost their jobs, there was no place to work, strippers lost their jobs. You know, like queer artists who didn't make a lot of money had to fucking get the fuck out of there. It's like, you know, it's sad that the focus is on here because it's actually in a lot of other parts of